Welcome Reckless Wanderers, it's Robert again, and today I want to show you the character that I brought to 85 in the 1 month Flashback League in Softcore. It's an Crash Marauder and he plays a little bit like this. Alright, that's it. Thanks a lot for watching and I hope to see you in game. Yeah, what really happened is I suck at melee. So the Marauder I built was Resolute Technique Ice Crash. I didn't look up any Ice Crash characters in the forums. I just went with what I had. And it turned out to be okay-ish for like low-level maps, but it was really terrible as map levels progressed. And I should have probably focused more on crit, but instead I went for the 1M-SC area of effect option. I wanted to have a purely cold-based Ice Crash character with extra links on Herald of Ice, so I can shatter a lot of stuff, but it turns out that supporting it with added fire and using Herald of Ash instead of Herald of Ice is the way stronger option. And this was the first character I played that used weapon swap a lot, so I had the 1M-SC, which was a really slow weapon in my main hand. And then for a single target, I used a very fast mace that then I used with Glacial Hammer and Multi-Strike. In terms of the passive tree, it's nothing special. I took a little bit of dex, I went over, got all the stuff in the Duelist area, two-handed weapon damage, life regen of course, jewels with mana on hit, so I can sustain, then skull cracking, bone breaker, RT of course. Runner reduction, area of effect, Templar stuff, and the last jewel socket. So nothing really special. I got the challenges completed the first week in, and then I thought, well, I didn't like playing melee so much. Let's try to build another character just for fun, because I had also some money in the bank. So I thought, why not revive the good old Creparian days with a Power Siphon Wander? I know what you're thinking, Power Siphon is incredibly weak compared to Kinetic Blast, and I have to say it is actually the case. Most of the times I played Kinetic Blast because it is simply stronger. I found a Tabula from normal Merveil, so that helped a lot with leveling. And this time I didn't want to make any experiments. I basically looked up Wander guides and I found Mathild's Wander. The budget Kinetic Blast Wander that works even with a 5-link. But you know, it's we had Tempest in this league and we got cheap 6-links, so I went for a 6-link as well. The spec is pretty simple. We use Herald of Ice, Herald of Thunder, linked with Assassin's Mark and Curse and Hit, Wrath on top of that for our damage. And the main links we're using are Power Siphon, faster attacks, weapon elemental damage, blood magic, GMP, and chain, netting us with 11k DPS unbuff without charges. Kinetic Blast is twice as much. We have a castman damage taken Frostwall there just for the lols, Tempest Shield, castman damage taken and Molten Shell, all at the lowest level possible because we are using a Mantra of Flames, giving us more fire damage per buff, and we want to have as many buffs as possible. Rest of the stuff, Flame Dash linked to Blood Magic and Summon Ice Golem. And then we have our single target, which is Frenzy, Weapon Elemental Damage, Blood Magic, Power Charge and Critical. It's more like a charge sustainer than anything else really. Although this character is insanely fun to play, this league is really killing him, and I would never consider this dude hardcore viable, because we actually don't have any sort of defense. I mean, I have a Belly on the Beast in my stash that I'm desperately trying to 6-link, and I'm 500 fuses in, but yeah. And with a Belly I guess I can get past 4k life, but without that, like, no chance at all. The character does work really well in lower level maps until tier 6 or 7. Anything beyond that is just not possible, because the damage of Power Siphon is way too low, and as I said, no mitigation. The footage you see here in the background is a Residence, so that's tier 9, that's nowhere near end game maps, and content is just crushing me and I'm dying left and right. But I don't mind. I will just continue to play this league, which is absolute madness. As a matter of fact, I can't see beyond anymore. It's just way too much. And I especially Soul Eater rares that take forever to kill. Corrupting Blood left and right, and then the occasional Naem or Barmeth or Hast, my dear friend. Yeah, it's just I don't want to see beyond anymore. Also paired with Onslaught, it's just crazy. But I'm still having fun, even though I'm dying left to right. I'm actually my motto right now is Yodo. You only die once per map. But as the map tiers go higher, even that's not possible. Now, if you're interested in the passive tree, you can check it out in Method's build guide, basically. We start Shadow, exit Weapon Alley, go through the life and the projectile stuff. Grab our first jewel socket, get life, go down, pick acrobatics for a little bit of survivability. Another jewel socket over there. Through the life into the ranger area to ballistic mastery and also a little bit of life. Then go over to the duelist to get the projectile stuff and life regen, and more life over there and life regen. And then we head to the witch area, get the power charge on the way, get the wand nodes over there, get the power charge over there, and the last jewel socket, and then you want to pick up damage, as much damage as you can get. That's it. More to get is basically crit multi, accuracy, but I will never get that with me dying left and right. I'm gonna leave you now with a bit of Dominus fight in the residence that I was showing earlier, so we can see the boss kill potential of this character, which is also absolutely abysmal. My name is Robert, and I guess we see each other in the next 1 month. Have a good one.